Welcome back to my real estate podcast with David Liberatore. I'm your host, and today we're diving into the June 2026 Sarasota County Market Report. David, thanks so much for being here.
Hey, great to be here. Yeah, June is always such an interesting time to look at the market here in Sarasota County. We're right in that transition period, between the end of snowbird season and heading into the summer months.
Right. And I think that's actually a really important context piece that people don't always think about. We've talked before about how snowbird season, that November through April window, really shapes the market. So what does June look like when all that activity winds down?
Exactly. June is when things shift pretty dramatically. You've got fewer buyers in the market because the seasonal residents have headed back north. But what's interesting is that the local buyers and investors who are actually staying year round, they become a much bigger part of the conversation. And the inventory situation starts to change too.
Oh, wow. So it's almost like a completely different market in June than it is in, say, January?
Totally different dynamic. You're looking at different buyer profiles, different price points that are moving, and honestly, different neighborhoods that are hot. Some areas that are crazy busy in season might slow down while other spots really come into their own in the summer months.
That's fascinating. So if someone's thinking about buying or selling in Sarasota County, understanding what month they're in really matters. I mean, we've talked about things like luxury home photography and how important presentation is, but the timing of when you list seems equally critical.
Absolutely. Timing and presentation go hand in hand. If you're listing in June, you need to understand who your buyer is going to be. It's probably not the seasonal buyer looking for a winter escape. It's more likely the local professional, the retiree who's already committed to being here year round, or the investor looking at rental potential or long-term appreciation.
Right. And Sarasota's been recognized as one of America's best places to live, retire, and invest. So those year-round residents and investors, they're not a small group, right?
Not at all. And that's what makes June such a compelling time to look at the data. You're seeing the real underlying demand from people who are genuinely committed to the community, not just looking for a seasonal getaway. That tells you a lot about what the market fundamentals actually are.
I love that perspective. So when someone's looking at the June report, what are the key metrics they should really be paying attention to?
You want to look at inventory levels. How many days homes are sitting on the market? Price trends compared to previous months, and what's happening in the neighborhoods that matter most to you. Are prices holding steady? Are they moving? Is inventory climbing or dropping? Those are the real indicators of market health.
That makes total sense. Well, David, this was really helpful. For anyone who wants to dig deeper into the June 2026 Sarasota County Market Report, we've got all the details linked in the show notes. And if you're thinking about buying or selling, you know where to find David. Thanks so much for breaking this down with us today.
Thanks for having me. Always happy to talk about what's happening in our market. It's a fascinating time to be in Sarasota real estate.